we're out into the greenhouse, and we just harvest the most biggest onion I think I've ever saw in my life. It's huge. The neck has just fell over, so it is getting soft. So what we'll do, since this neck is already soft, we'll cut this greenery off, and we'll go ahead and maybe put this in the freezer or into the freeze dryer. Probably into the freezer. So I mean, that's a lot of onions. I'm gonna go over here and harvest another one, I think, and take a look at these onions. Normally what I do is just take this and set it somewhere and let it dry. With the fact that I feel some really softness in there that you couldn't tell until I pull it up, because it felt fine, and maybe when I pulled it, it disconnected something. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and cut this off. For the fact that the softness right there. And then I'll definitely take this one into the house and cut it up and put it in the freezer. Beautiful onion. So I find out that onions grow in different sizes. They're all planted by seeds at the same time. Some of these got some tops right there that got hard. I cut it off. I'm not saying that's right, but it did grow more. And you see that one is not very big. It's not a waste, because what I'll do is I'll just keep watching it. It's still growing leaves here, the stems. And so that's supposed to mean that, you know, it's making rings on the onion. You know how onions got rings. So, so what I'm going to do is walk through here and see about if there's any I need to harvest. So this is another super big one. I'm feeling the base and it feels fine. It's not fell over, but it's a really big onion. That one right there would be nice for a blooming onion. As I look through here, that one's starting to get a little soft, and I don't know. I think that when it's getting soft down here, what it creates it to do is to fall over, which lets you know that it's harvest time. That one's getting a little soft, but it's got a brace right here. But I also look here to see if I see any new growth. That one's starting to get a little soft, so we'll watch it. See a little bit of new growth. I think we'll go ahead and pull this one. And with this one, I'll just lay it somewhere. I got some into a dark room. I'll just lay it, get that dirt off of there, lay it, and let it dry as natural as possible. That neck, since I moved it, it's even softer. So that's probably what happened to that one. It's just getting to that time. So we have harvested some onions. This one came up voluntarily, and I noticed that it's producing, you know, some onions down there, so the bulb. So I didn't think it was going to do that, so I need to push this dirt back so it can make the round base. It's just a volunteer that came up. That's going to be pretty cool. So really, if I wanted to, I could pull all these up. This one is just tilted over. It's not fell over. That one's getting soft right there. That's telling me that it's time to get it up. So we'll go ahead and take that one. This one at the end, I think I'm going to go ahead and take it. That's getting soft right there. Whoa. Nice root system. Nice size. Well, I didn't know I was going to harvest all this. These onions over here had never really done that good. They're mostly shaded, I believe. This neck right here is getting soft. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and pull that. I'm not going to let it stay there any long. It's getting near that time. That's still eatable, but that's soft. So we're going to go ahead and pull it. But it's got a good root system. Sometimes if you let them stay too long, then all they're going to do is rot. So right now we got some nice sized onions in there. You see, this one looked good from a distance. Look how soft that is. So that's actually no good. That's why. Oh, it's got a good root system. See, so that's telling me, hey, it's getting near that time. It really didn't do much. Look, it's rotted back down there. Most of the onions. For the fact, well, that one's okay, but I just, some of them like that one, starting to get a little soft. Not bad, you know. I think I just don't want it like that one. See, that's definitely time to get out of there. I just don't want them to sneak up on me and rot, because they are nice size onions. I mean, I'm happy with them. I'd be happy if they was that small size. Very happy. Whatever I get, I'm happy with. This one's super amazing. And this one. So the smallest ones, like that one, I noticed. Now, once I clean this up, there's a slug. Look at that. I hate those things. So, the smallest ones, you know, I'll just go ahead and cut them up. They probably won't preserve very well, but they believe it or not, there's a lot of onion in there. I mean, it's good. So as them, surprisingly, I look up and they're rotted. I would say it's near that time, but what they're telling me, it is that time. So I'm gonna let these sit out here for a little bit, let that wet dirt dry, you know, before I put it into a dark room. And then, like that one right there, I'm concerned about that one, because if it gets too close, that rottenness, well, it's not rot, it's gotten soft, it can go down there. So I believe the reason it gets soft is so that it'll fall over, what lets you know it's time to harvest. So we got a few down there. We're just going to leave them. Those will be the ones I will just go ahead and cut up and put into the freezer. That one that had 3 into it, I pulled one of them up. The bulb looked good. I was surprised. So thank you for watching. The greenhouse does excellent. I do believe this is the way of the future, because you know, this year I wouldn't have gotten garden peas into the garden. So I mean, this is a very delicious meal right here. I mean, take some fresh potatoes, some garden peas, some onions. Man, it's on. Honey, honey.